let's really quickly dive into Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
You did seasons 9 through 14.
Amazing.
And I want to know, first and foremost, can you find love on reality TV?
Yes.
There are some couples that have lasted, right?
Yes, there are some couples that have lasted.
Okay.
Some couples that have lasted that I would not have expected based off of like their initial trajectory.
Yeah.
Some of them have lasted and it was like slam dunk. You made me believe that it's possible and you continue to just be amazing to each other. So yes, you can, but I do think a lot of it has to be about you being adaptable. Like you have to be adaptable whenever you're meeting somebody on camera or even off camera, but who has a public persona. You have to be willing to kind of do the work to get to know who you are going to be as a couple
Right.
outside of that.
Because the pressure of a camera following you around so closely, I can't even imagine what that's like.
Oh yeah, and I can't either. The truth is, because as the experts on the show, we're only there on camera with them a few weeks out of the entire process.
Okay.
It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's more than any other show out there.
Right.
But it is not nearly as much time as they're spending with each other on camera, being asked, being encouraged to share with each other, to get to know each other, to grow. There's no you can't just veg out on your phone. You can't go hang out with your friends, So yeah, that's really tough. But that's what they signed up for.
Yeah.
They signed up to really get to know each other so that they can fall in love.
If you signed up for the right
supposed to happen.
reasons.
Yes.
Are
And
there
if you
some people-
didn't, guys, everybody knows. Like, you're not hiding anything.
Yeah, it shines right through. You're a
It
dick.
totally does. Well, not only, okay, I don't know about that part, but, okay, yes, you are. But I think on top of that, you cannot hold on to a lie that long. Everything always comes out.
Yeah.
Everything comes out. So even, especially when you are telling your partner, hey, I really don't think we should talk about this, or we need to be like this. Those are the things that absolutely come out.
Right. There was a couple who did have sex, but they didn't, I can't remember their name. She was blonde. He was a big CrossFitter, and they didn't want to say on TV that they had had sex, but it ended up really being hard because in all of your guys' interactions with trying to get help from you because they were struggling, they were saying we didn't have sex, and you guys were trying to dive into it.
It's so weird because I'm looking at you blankly because I can't remember
She
exactly
was a flight attendant, I think.
Oh. Clara and Ryan.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's been a while.
That's okay. There's
and
been
I've
a
seen
lot of
so
couples.
many clients. I'm their stories get a little jumbled up. But yeah, Clara and Ryan. I think that was one of the downfalls, was that she came into this wanting to be super authentic, and she was an open book, which we loved because people learn from people like that.
Yeah.
And Ryan was a much more guarded kind of guy when it came to this sort of thing, and I think he was a little bit overly concerned about what either his family or the public or whoever would think about their situation. And because they were on different pages, it all ends up coming out anyway.
Yeah, totally.